to the Denny's and making threats.
That is true, and I am...
Did you incite? Did you tell them to do that?
I did not, no.
Okay, so...
I'm already in an investigation that I have started trying to catch these people that are doing that. So I have like an in-person meeting with the Secret Service out of Denver, Colorado, in Greenwood Village.
Okay.
So I have a investigator with them trying to sort everything out.
Okay, so from what I understand is you're not inciting any of this stuff. The staff at Denny's is concerned that you're making statements that you're going to hurt them, stab them, harass them.
That is not true.
Things like that.
That's
Okay.
not true.
Okay. Are you aware you have an attempt to locate out of Denver for homicidal statements?
I did not know that. I was not told by the investigator with
Okay.
the Secret Service. I can call and verify, and I can go in person tomorrow and talk with them.
Okay.
Is it like a warrant
No,
or?
it's an attempt to locate, man. So, if police contact you. What we need to do is evaluate your mental health. So I just got a couple questions for you.
Sure.
First of all, do you know what city you're in?
I'm in Arvada, Colorado. Yes. Yeah.
Close.
It's Arvada, Lakewood. Yeah.
Wheat Ridge, Lakewood.
Rewood. Yeah.
Do you know what day it is?
It is Thursday.
Correct.
Yes.
Do you know what month it is?
It is it's like the last day of the month. So that is August.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Do you know who the president is right now?
Joe Biden.
Right. Okay. Do you know who the governor is of Colorado?
I don't pay attention to that, but
that's fine.
yeah, sorry.
If I give you 6 quarters, how much?
Six quarters would be $1.50.
Okay. Are you having any thoughts of hurting anybody today?
No.
Do you have any thoughts of hurting yourself?
No.
Okay. All right. So, what the establishment over here is asking to do is they want you trespass from the property. So what's going to happen now is I'm going to go write you a summons. You'll have to show me court for that trespass, and then you can go about your day. My suggestion to you would be to stay away from any establishments for the rest of the night. I don't want them to have to go through any harassing phone calls, anything like that. Where do you live right now?
I am currently homeless.
Okay. Do you have a place you stay at night?
Not really when I'm homeless. But I know my way around all of Denver.
Okay.
I know the transit system. I know everything. So.
Okay. Do you want to go somewhere tonight? I can give you a ride.
Are there any shelters that are open?
Not that I'm aware of. Usually the shelters aren't. I mean, as far as my knowledge, shelters are usually open when there's inclement weather and stuff like that.
Right. That's my knowledge too.
I can get you over to Denver's border, and you can figure out the rest. Buses are free for the month of August as well. Today's the last day you can take advantage of that. If you want to, there's a bus stop right here. If you want to hop on the bus and make your way to Denver, that's where all the shelters are at. So just head east from here.
Okay. I will probably stay in. Well, I would end the stream and tell you, but I think I'm going to stay on this end of town.
Okay, sure.
Because it's safest.
I gotcha. My next suggestion for you after that would be to, if you want to stick around, I can't force you to go anywhere.
Right.
But my request to you.
And I'm not going to stick around this location exactly.
Sure. My request to you is just to lay low right now.
Okay.
Sounds like you've already been contacted once previous today.
Yes.
Okay. So if it becomes a frequent problem, man, if we have to keep trespassing you, you are going to end up in jail.
Okay.
So just a forewarning, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to get that ticket for you, and then you can get your way, okay?
Okay.
Just hang out with this officer.
Thank you.
It's going, Daniel.
It's going good.
Yep.
It's going better now.
Better now?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Yeah, there was a family conflict earlier today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that. So what was going on tonight?
So it was a lot. I had a family member, not like a relative, but like a friend of mine who I've known for so long. I've welcomed him into my family, right? So kind of like a dad figure, but not my biological. Okay. So he was going to take me out to dinner, okay? And we were going to do a drive-through, and he was going to take me to the bank. He wanted me to not film and not be on my phone. I told him I wasn't going to. For some reason, he didn't believe me and freaked out. Decided he was going to take me back to the motel. He asked me to get out of his car once we got to the motel. I was trying to talk to him, explain what was going on, you know, that like he's not believing me, but like I'm keeping my phone turned off. At that point, I did start filming him because it's like at this point, it is my legal right, you know, so I start filming for my safety, trying to explain to him, you know. He escalates. The second time he tells me to get out of the car, he yells and grabs my left arm and pulls it all the way back. And then says, if you do anything, I will break your arm. At that point, I was calm. I wasn't really doing anything. And I start screaming. And then it kind of escalates from there. I already showed the police.
Was that what we came out to earlier?
That was that's what everybody came out to earlier. And then what happened over there, the Motel 6, was there was a, after the incident and everything, after he drove off, I should say, I went into the motel freaking out, into the motel room, and because I've never had a family member so close to me freak out like that.
Sure.
So I freaked out, and the entire situation went to berserk. And I've been waiting now for almost 2 hours, being told the police are on their way, just wait. And it started creating a scene over there, and I was like, this is not good. So I started calling in myself to 911, because I knew if I left the scene, that could be another charge.
I appreciate you waiting for us.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's okay. I understand you guys get busy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Do you do anything on the internet?
I do, yes.
You do?
I do.
Are you like?
I'm a singer, songwriter.
That's
Yeah.
what I
Yep.
saw.
Yep.
What kind of stuff do you sing?
I sing almost everything.
Almost everything.
A little bit of everything. Yeah.
Do you have anything in particular you like singing?
I like country and I like pop the most. Yeah. I like some rap. Like Pitbull is okay. But anything too dark in rap, I feel like is more just, you know, for views.
I
Yeah.
agree.
And most rappers are terrible anyways. Yeah.
I could agree with that.
And I don't like to affiliate with that type of crowd.
Yeah, that's great.
I mean, popularity in general, there's issues no matter what.
Sure.
Um,
And I'm sure with popularity comes like trolls. I'm sure.
yes, yeah. And part of it as well as my friend, right, who was here tonight, he doesn't want to be affiliated with the trolls. And he doesn't want to be affiliated with my popularity, but he wants to see me, and that's understandable.
Right.
Trying to accommodate that, right now is an issue, and there's now trust issues. And I'm trying to build that trust, but he needs to trust me.
Yeah. That's only fair.
Yep.
I think trust definitely goes both ways.
Yeah, like, and I know I was kind of like put in a rock and a hard place earlier because I had my phone turned off in his car, and he was like, if you don't put your phone in in the glove compartment of my car, I'll take you back to the motel. I'm a full adult. I don't have to do that. I tried explaining to him that my phone was pretty much turned off and it was on my seat next to me. He didn't believe me. So I told him, if you don't believe me, then I will more than happy film this for evidence that you don't believe me. Because this is serious, and if anything, by putting this public, I felt like it would help. Right? It would help people understand how he feels and how I feel,
Sure.
and it would help the trolling.
Right.
Of course, he freaks out the second I do that, and the entire situation went berserk. And it's kind of like, if you've ever heard the saying, when you want something good to happen, sometimes it's a good thing, but it's also a curse, if you know what I mean.
I don't think I've ever heard that before. What does
So,
it mean?
for example, it's like with popularity, there's the good side of it,
Oh,
and then
gotcha.
there's also
Right.
the trolls.
Yeah.
Sometimes in life, you are put into situations where it's like, no matter what I do, I'm in the wrong.
Yeah.
And that's where I always end up. It's
That's
not,
a shitty place to be.
it's a shitty place to be,
Yeah.
exactly. And nobody, I mean, I've been down to the Denver court office many times, downtown Denver, and I've seen so many people that actually have been charged for stupid stuff because of people are terrible in this world. People really are.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where everything is in my life right now, and I'm trying to really create the power that I need right now, because I feel like people take advantage of my popularity,
Right.
and it needs to be the other way around. It needs to be, don't mess with me, because it's not okay. And that's what I'm trying to do now, and it's a tough thing to do.
Oh, I'm sure. I can only imagine. Well, hopefully you can get out of your bad situation using your singing.
I hope. I'm hoping I can get into studio very soon, and I want to go into kind of like country rock, not like Hardy, if you know who he is, not like that, but I want to say more of like Dierks Bentley.
Okay.
And
Take it okay. What's your favorite
yes,
band?
it is. I'm gonna end this stream so I don't dox myself.